game, they have so the same guy goes back into the games.
We lost the chat.
Yeah, that's because I.
Did you reboot the stream?
Yeah, it stopped. It stopped streaming. So.
Well, hold off a second. Show off the thing. What have you been up? What have you guys been up to?
Well, I was just gonna
Calvin was saying something.
So season 2 of Squid Game.
Yeah.
The same guy goes back into the games.
Yeah.
And he has a team outside. He's got a tracker. The tracker doesn't end up working out.
Michael's fired up tonight.
He can't kill me. So he's got a team it's supposed to extract him. Like he's going to the island.
Don't spoil it because I haven't finished.
Are you? Oh, you're actually planning to watch
yeah,
it? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
The only spoiler is that you get no conclusion.
Come on, don't spoil it.
No, there's no spoil. I can't spoil it.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
No.
Because nothing
Listen,
happens.
I'm sure nothing happens because nothing happened in the first one. Other than the guy won the game, I'm not sure what's going to happen in this one. Other than the fact that the guy who
You have
was
to
in
wait
control.
for part 2 of season 2, the second part, because
Okay,
Season 3.
I've got to the part where he realizes that he's not. He doesn't have his tracker in his mouth anymore. That's as far as I am. Don't spoil any more than that because I do plan to watch
what the
it.
hell?
I don't care for these suspense things that make you feel like you got to poop the whole time you're watching it.
I think that's a you problem. I've never had a.
You don't
show
feel
make
like you
me
got
have
to
to
poop or you got to pee
I think
or
about-
like
I
you're
think-
late for something.
I have to
but
poop when I
think
lay
about-
I
down.
don't like these suspenseful things.
I think about when in watching the game, wondering when these people actually do go to poop because they're stuck in these killing games. And do you think you would
There's-
ever take a shit?
There's a
You'd
bathroom.
be so nervous.
There's bathrooms in the. You didn't see that part?
Yeah, no, I saw the bathrooms, but they don't let you in them at night. Pull up.
That's right. She's family, Michael.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. So watch your back.
If you come at Amy, you're coming at us, buddy. Just
Would you want me to look up?
America Primeval.
Wait,
trailer.
what about the Pengu Island shirts? I thought we were getting the
Yeah, get
big.
the
I thought we were
Big
ordering up
Z
some
Memorials.
big Z Memorial Surf Off T-shirts.
You know what I saw?
Cody.
I saw a shirt. It was just a giant QR code on the back, and when you scan the QR code, it popped up a video on your phone of Trump dancing. I thought it was funny.
These ones you're talking about?
Yeah, I saw this one online.
oh yeah, that's pretty sweet.
10th annual Big Z Memorial Surf Off. Pengu Island, baby.
How many people do you think would get it when they saw that?
A lot of people.
It's a very.
For our generation, Surf's Up is huge.
I mean, it's a
It was a cool movie.
classic.
with Green Day doing the whole soundtrack.
A holiday.
Yeah.
Holiday. On Green Day.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just such a sick movie. I understand why mom's judgmentally, partially.
I think it's because she cares.
You pulling up that trailer, Carter?
No, I was.
Primeval World or whatever
Oh.
the frick.
America Primeval. I just watched the show. It's like 4 or 5, maybe it's 5 or 6 episodes. I think it's 6 episodes actually. But Cassidy and I binged it last weekend, and I thought it was really good for if you like Western.
Western.
Yeah, if you like Western shows, or if you watched.
This is on Netflix.
It's on
Netflix original.
Yeah, Netflix. If you liked Hell on Wheels, it's.
What do you think's out there?
Your father.
And she hits the whip like that right on the.
There's war brewing in this
Your father
territory.
drop.
That's my favorite guy right there.
Brigham
bearskin
Young trying to
coat.
make his kingdom. President tries to stomp it out. These natives here don't murder you. You got the Wasatch Mountain Range. Grizzlies, wolves, riled up more.
What's that? Just Colorado.
This doesn't seem to be a world that favors a woman on her own.
Civilization and civilized, two different words entirely.
Peter Berg. No wonder it's good.
Heading west is a mistake.
And
I have no
that-
choice.
Taylor Kitsch.
Yeah.
Where are you taking us?
You don't listen.
Oh, I listen. I just don't trust you.
We set out at first light. One step closer to the life I promised you.
Someday,
That Hayden Christensen.
this entire
Brigham Young.
American continent will
Sounded
be
like-
ours.
Why do your people have so much hunger to kill?
Fear.
It does look good.
Everything I've done, it's been for him.
Whatever you've done to protect you both, ain't no sin in that.
It looks way more action packed in the trailer than it is,
I'd watch it.
but it's a really good.
You know-
I really enjoyed it because it's like Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, so this is pretty new then. January 9th. Was that this year it came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah. Wow.
It brings me to makes me think of Horizon, which was a total rug pull out from under me. Did you guys watch Horizon?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So the
Horizon.
first
That's like a prequel to Yellowstone, right?
No.
no,
Oh.
No, just
Yeah.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, it's Kevin
Took
Costner.
fucking forever to watch. Nothing happened.
That's
There were
it.
some interesting parts, like
was
the guys
building,
wearing the
like,
coyote pelts.
it was
but-
getting good, and then all of a sudden it just cuts right, like at the climax of the movie. It cuts to literally the trailer for the movie at the end of the movie. Like, it's storyline, and you think everything's gonna weave together perfectly at the end, and then boom, they pull the rug out from under you.
Wait till the next movie.
Yeah, and it's like a trailer, like cinematic shots of what just happened, and you get no conclusion on anything, and basically it was a complete wash, waste of time watching the movie. Other than it has a good, it looks good visually. It was like all these storylines led to nothing, and it just was a dud.
Well, this
Which
is
is
like
unfortunate.
it's a war against the Indians, the Mormons, the people who are out there for themselves.
Why are the Mormons always
the
wearing
government?
probably the most uncomfortable clothes? You ever
'Cause
think about
they're,
that? All
holy.
the church guys, all the church guys in the collars, and they're uncomfortable looking.
Yeah, they just look.
I think back then you just wanted to look different.
I think-
Oh, is this another video? You got a video of a
Is this Black
chairlift falling
Mountain
off,
today?
or what?
No,
No,
I
no.
got that. I got that queued up for later on the
Damn,
reels.
I love Black Mountain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, this is Tanner and I went to Black Mountain this weekend, and I just wanted to show this clip I recorded. They got these stakes in the ground because the chairlift is so old, it's so low to the ground that
There's so much snow.
and there's a lot of snow. So if you were standing there, it doesn't look like it from those people in front of us because they're a lot lighter. But
You can
I
like,
could-
touch them.
yeah, I
Yeah.
could touch those stakes with my skis.
That's awesome.
They're only like you're only like not even 6 feet off the ground.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
How much snow did they get there?
It was probably about 6 inches of fresh snow. But the thing was that a lot of the trails that they had the previous storms, they hadn't opened the trails. So when they got this new storm, that was the first time that they were opening a lot of these trails.
Nice.
And so when
Just
you were
nice fresh snow.
yeah, when you were skiing over a foot of snow in most places. Because
Did you hit the cliffs?
no, there was a couple that you could have hit. The main cliff one where the Yow sticker was closed.
Is the sticker still there?
Yeah.
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 Let's go. I wish I could pull up that video. We
Where you
made
guys put it on there.
Yeah, we made a pretty good video back in the day, and I feel bad about it now because we kind of clowned on Ben a little bit in the video. Like we have, I took out all the, I don't know. There's just one part where I just felt bad because we didn't make him look good. Instead of, like, I kept in all the parts where he fell instead of taking him out, but it was funny.
Sorry, Ben.
I don't even. I wish I knew. I wish I could see the video because I don't even know.
I still
I
have
don't
the
even know
video.
what you're.
It's like 10 minutes long. It's on Snapchat though. It's the only problem. It's the only place I have it saved.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought
Still
it
a
was
sweet video.
You guys kind of missed
I
out
do
this
have
weekend.
I do have clips of
being
Ben
sick.
hitting the cliffs too.
Next weekend's supposed to be good though.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a lot of snow for a while. So
Yeah, we're gonna get dumped on.
Yeah,
This
Thursday,
coming
then
weekend.
Sunday, then probably next week. Probably then nothing after that.
Yeah,
Till
maybe
March
nothing.
maybe, right?
Nanny Kathy's got a couple of the folding picnic tables for us. So
Nice.
gonna have to have a nice Black Mountain parking lot picnic.
That wouldn't be a bad business model to remake those, but with better materials, and then also add like a cooking element and a couple other.
They sell full aluminum ones.
Yeah, I mean that'd be all right. That'd be all right.
You don't want to overcomplicate it, you know. Part of the charm is that it's cheap.
Fine. Just shit on everything I say then. Just
Carter,
take a
pull
big
up.
fat wet crap.
Let's
Hey, remember my denim snow pants?
Yeah.
It turns out Burton made a pair of denim snow pants like a decade ago or more. Did you ever see those?
No,
No.
I didn't.
I
don't
saw
doubt
them.
it.
I saw them online. I saw somebody wearing them in a video, and I was like, no shit. When did they make those? And I looked them up, and I couldn't really. I didn't spend a ton of time looking up, but it's something that's been out for 20 plus years. Burton denim snow pants, and actually they looked like I actually kind of need them now.
I need them.
I think
They're the
I
originals.
started a
Collection.
for myself. I think I created a new problem for myself. I think I'm gonna have to fucking find these
You're gonna have to
Burton
get 'em.
denim snow pants now.
We haven't had we didn't do the podcast last
Oh
week.
yeah,
so
what day was this? You and me went skiing.
this was Saturday, a week.
A week
nice.
ago, Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. We haven't potted.
Look at this
all week,
swag
but-
master.
These are the denim snow pants in action.
Yeah, the trash bags.
Master of swag.
Where is it?
Oh,
Just friggin'
dang.
hit him with a quick little hot lap. Just friggin' send it right down the hill.
Holy shite. Isn't that fresh? No.
hot dogging on the trash bags.
Turning the 193s like they're friggin' 165s.
That's right, dude. Nobody does it like that.
Were those your new skis?
Yeah.
Face.
Pull up the video. Pull up the first, the reel that I sent you. The first one. I got a bunch of reels, but well,
You should pull
The
up,
first
you
one-
should pull up my ski video. No,
Which
you don't
one?
need to do that. It's too long.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
It was really long.
It was a little extended cut, but I wanted more of the song. It was really based, I like this song a lot.
Woman in chains.
Yeah. Men of Stone.
Are you all right?
Yeah, my back's hurting, but
Yeah.
fell off.
Are you all right?
Yeah, my back's hurting, but
Oh my God. Yeah.
fell off.
fell off. All right, so
That's not the
That's
Adidas
That's-
one,
yeah,
is it?
that's Adidas.
That is? Okay.
So it's apparently something that they knew was a problem. Something that they knew was a problem. They kept on. They
Yeah.
didn't want to fix it.
I mean, Caleb's talked about this. I've talked, Caleb, this has been in discussion.
Yeah.
Okay,
lot.
chairlift is not a safe instrument.
Yeah.
It's not ever going to be safe. There's no way to make it
There's
safe.
there's nothing
Well,
safe about it.
A gondola is
the detachable element of the chairlift is a little bit.
Yeah, a gondola could fall off just the same as that fell off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of the huge ones, like the ones that have a motor, like the
Yeah.
big gondolas that
The Sky Tram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're powered
Like the
on
one
their
in
own.
Jackson.
Yeah.
But anything like that, it's literally held on there with springs.
Yeah, well, anyway, I read that it was a known problem and that they've been trying to get Vail to fix it, and they won't pay to have it fixed. They've been leaving it alone.
I would
Whether or
like
not
to.
That's true. I don't know.
I think it's a good time to point out why it's a smart idea. Why it could potentially be a smart idea to not have the bar down, right? Get
can
the hell
bail.
away from this chair as it's falling. If the bar's down, you're kind of trapped. But if the bars,
but fucking fell off.
I wonder.
hurting.
I mean, the chairlift must not stop spinning. That's what it looks like anyway. It looks like the
no, they kept running it. Everybody went up the chair. That's
Yeah.
why there's so many pictures and video of the chair on the ground.
They
I
did
was
shut it down
literally-
afterwards.
Yeah, well, after everyone got off.
I wonder
it.
how they scooped the chair out of the trail.
They like plowed it with the cat or something. It's like
probably-
mangled.
I was gonna say they probably just hooked the chain to it and dragged it down the mountain with the kid.
Those are heavy though.
But
We got one in our yard.
yeah, that's true actually. But no, I was gonna say I was on that chairlift literally a week before the lift fell off it, and when I was riding up it, this is the Bear Peak chair
Yeah.
over at Attach.
Yeah.
The exact chair I was on. I was riding up it myself, and my poor little featherweight self. I'm up there in the wind, and my chair is way tilted up on the side, and I'm just clinging on for dear life, you know, as my chair's swinging in the breeze. And I said, "Yeah, I think I'm done for the day." And anyway, could have been me.
I drove past Attach today, and it was a ghost town. I think they've probably taken a big hit from all the
Oh,
bad
for sure.
press.
For
But
sure.
Also, I mean, there was people there, but it was like compared to Bretton Woods where we went.
You went to
Brent-
Brentwood today.
Yeah, and it was pretty busy for a Monday, but yeah, Attach was.
Did you get that hat today?
No, I got this a while ago. Close up on the hat.
Yeah, Calvin's been going
A couple weeks.
He's been in Bretton Woods
I
guy
got a free.
this year.
I got a free pass at Bretton Woods now.
Why?
It's part of the reciprocal ski program.
Oh, for
Because-
Abo.
Yeah. Certain mountains.
Hit us with this next video, Carter. This one's just kind of a neat little clip.
What is
that I
that?
found?
What is on his head, Curtis?
Before
What
we
is
do
that?
before we
Nothing.
do that
It's
real
nothing-
quick.
It's nothing
What is that
bad.
on his-
It's nothing bad.
Before we do that real quick, I just want to. I saw a video of the Bretton Woods Terrain Park, and I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
them ever having a real terrain park there, but apparently it's a pretty big deal there now.
It's pretty sweet. It was actually really good. They put a lot of work into it, and I always remember how they had a terrain park, but it was like
Little ones.
yeah, it was like a jump, and then a long stretch of nothing, and then a small rail, and then a long stretch of nothing.
Yeah,
But they had like
looked like
They had a
real
lot of good
deal.
side hits. They
probably
had a lot
10
of,
jumps.
They had a lot of big side hits. I remember.
Yeah, the side hits were good.
Okay, here we go.
He's an Avenger.
He's a new superhero.
Oh, okay, it's a drill with a flashlight on it.
I don't understand it.
How
at
does
all.
the drill move like that? Or is it consistent and the flashlight is just...
I think the flashlight's just bouncing, or it's a cheap drill. I just got a kick out of it. I thought that was hilarious.
Have you
Wait,
guys
you wanna-
heard of Sniper Steve?
No.
Oh, well, I was gonna say you want to run through my reels.
Yeah, we can go through.
Yeah,
yours.
let's keep going.
I got two more here. Now this one is just another example.
Holy shit.
Look at this guy. He's old too. Look at the way he flies over the fence.
What happened? What?
Are you? Oh my
The
gosh.
thing...
His pole saw got jammed and slingshotted him off the ladder.
Are you? Oh my gosh.
There's nothing worse than a pole saw.
All right, before you play this one, I don't know if this one's gonna get us copywritten, but maybe you just play a few seconds of it. I actually.
Oh, is this the...
I actually really enjoyed
Adam
this.
and the Metal Hawks.
I think it might be. I didn't know if you had seen this one.
Oh my God.
That's pretty good.
I enjoyed that one.
So that band, I followed them on TikTok like years ago. They might have been one of the first
That's
people
the guy
I followed.
that does...
He does Jack Black
yeah.
impression. Yeah.
Jack Black guy.
Adam and the Metal Hawks, AMH. That's the band, and yeah, these guys, I don't know how they did it, but they linked up with the Costco guys, and it's working wonders for them.
Okay, this is Sniper Steve here, Yurdy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you guys do pizza by the slice?
I've seen
My
this guy.
Evie would actually, my Evie would want 2 slices.
2 slices of cheese or any toppings on that?
Just cheese, please. Oh, but this is my new Evie. do you have a favorite evolution?
That's actually hard. Umbreon.
Good choice.
Yeah.
You're dank.
Yeah.
He is dank.
Yeah. I do like Umbreon a lot, yeah.
You're very dank.
Thank you.
I T-pose for fun, actually.
Actually,
Do you T-pose? You're dank. 2 slices, boneless, please. Because I'm a Mimo.
I forgot about that one.
2 slices, actually. To go. Hey, bro.
All right.
This guy's videos, he's got a ton of videos like that, but
If I got a funny one to show you too, if I can find it.
Those are always funnier when you know the person is legitimately just like that.
well, that's the thing. Like he's just trolling, so it's a little bit.
It gets old quick.
It gets old
but
quick. The first
still
couple
hilarious.
times you see it, it's funny,
Yeah.
but it does get old.
Yeah, I was trying to think. There's a couple of the funny ones that I saw, but I saved that one.
It's hilarious that the guy went along with it though, and
T-pose.
I like some of the other ones.
he like cracked his knuckles.
Is it the same
send
guy?
you one, Carter.
He does like a different character. Like he's more of a normal guy, but he tries to get people to do weird things. So he'll be like, just want to lick in your ears. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like, he
yeah,
has a
the
normal
pickle
conversation,
sphincter,
but then
yeah.
every so often he throws in, I just want to get up and lick in your ears. Something weird, you know?
Yeah.
Johnny Hamcheck. Have you ever watched Johnny Hamcheck?
No.
Pull Johnny Hamcheck up. You
Hold
guys will
on.
live.
Hold on. I wanted to play this other Sniper Steve one.
Oh, this is Sniper Steve.
Yeah.
There's a wobot on the woos. There's a wobot on the woos. A wobot. Is his name Wob? R-O-B. Wob.
Okay.
What's his name?
It's Marty.
Oh. What does he do?
He is just looking at any spills or stuff on the floor so that he'll announce.
Does he suck it all up like?
No. He doesn't.
What does he do?
He just announced that it's very clean. Yeah.
Does he do like the T-pose after? Oh wait, he can't because he has no arms. What do you think? Like, if you could program it to do your own command, what would you do?
Stay in his position in the corner and just stay there so everybody can do their shopping.
That's how I would be like, okay.
It does seem like a
Can you
pointless
program
robot.
Wazos onto it so it can zap people that are being mean?
That could be something that could be done.
It could help with chicken and aisle. Maybe it can help cook chicken, like both with a Wazo or something.
only-
Hey, ma'am.
Wazo or something.
With lasers or something.
What's that robot gonna do if it alerts people that there's a spill? That's rough.
Michael was asking if he's the only one that's not family here.
More or less, Michael. Yeah.
More or less, Michael.
That is, there's a few people I think trickle in and out.
They're here permanently except me.
Yeah, they filter in and out.
You know.
Michael, you were our first regular.
You are
Yeah.
family, Michael.
Yeah. You
Regular
can,
regular
But-
commenter anyway. I can't see. There's usually people that are live in the
The whole family's family.
live viewers, but it's hard to say who's who without people commenting on the regular. But you're definitely the only regular commenter that's not family. That's
Thank
for
you,
sure.
Sarah, for the shout out.
Abernathy Park looking
Abenaki
good.
Park is looking good. Yes.
Calvin's
It's
been
not.
putting in man hours.
It's really not though.
It's
It's
not.
not up to spec.
I heard they were racing on your.
Yeah, they put a race course right over the big jump knuckle.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't witness anybody come barreling over full speed. There was a gate though, like the gates.
Is that
they
like
ski
on
around.
purpose to give
Yeah,
it some
they were-
difficulty?
I think so. I think that's what their goal was. They were training. I don't know what they were doing, but there was a gate on the knuckle, and it was like, hey, what?
There must have been some element of training going on with it.
The race team supplies an abundance of liquid cash flow to the mountain. So I think
Speaking to the mic.
I think they can get away with pretty much anything they want to.
Well, when I was skiing there, I don't know why you'd put the course, you'd have to use that knuckle there, because all the way to the left on that main hill there, I was skiing down and I didn't have my goggles on, and my goggles helped.
And you fell off that cliff?
Well, I didn't fall off of it, but all of a sudden I see this little girl in front of me. She was about 10 feet in front of me off to the side, but I see her like hop off the edge, and I'm like, whoa, this just drops
It's
quick here.
huge.
But why you wouldn't just have a gate right on that knuckle? Why you put
I
it on
know.
a terrain park? It didn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. It's bizarre. I don't know what they do there with the race team, but because they have a whole trail dedicated to racing.
Yeah, that also sounds confusing.
Yeah.
But on certain days they train on both trails, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean
I'm not part of it.
You're the probably our number one viewer for sure.
Oh, definitely.
But
You're
you're
definitely the number one.
But as far as people who aren't related, Michael's been our first.
Well, Michael's he found us organically. That's why
Mike's
we're
a special
happy to
case.
have Michael here, because he doesn't know us. He just was on the internet
He was
and he
looking
found
for film
us.
on info.
Yeah.
All
That's
of a sudden,
that's why Michael is
he's watching a live stream.
all of a sudden he's here and he's part of the gang. He's just one of the boys. But yeah, anyhow, good to have everybody back. Almost didn't pod tonight. I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, Caleb was down on the dome.
I didn't want to do anything.
Yeah,
I
Caleb
did
got-
not want to do
Caleb's
it.
been down in a while.
Somebody farted on him several times, and he was stinky.
He farted on a butterfly.
Yeah, but I'm glad we ended up doing it.
I sent you a ham check.
Glad we were
Calvin
here.
wanted a ham
Yeah,
check.
pull up the ham check. Yes, yes, these are the best when he pulls up.
Hey, still not doing shit at the job, eh?
Nope. Waiting on a back truck.
I know. It's me, Johnny, project manager. Tell that fucker to go around, would you?
Yes, sir.
Damn. They tell you I was coming through?
No.
Take these fucking chains. Balboni said to give these to you.
I don't need to charge.
No, you don't need the charger, but where's Roger at?
I have no idea. Who's Roger?
What the fuck do you do here?
Control for AEP.
I know, and you're doing a good job, too. Billy told me that you were going to help my cousin out when he gets out. I need you to give him food. He doesn't have food where he's staying. He just got out of prison. He was in there for crypto. Okay? Tommy Tough Knuckles out of New York City. It's my cousin.
Okay.
Okay.
When's he gonna be through?
He's going to be starting back next Monday, and I need you to do me a solid and just give him a sandwich if you don't mind on his first day and shit like that.
Okay.
Now let me ask you a question. If I was to give you a cup, could you piss in it for me? I might, because I'm getting ready to start back too. So I'm probably going to have to take a pisser. Give me that chain. Let me get out of here. This truck looks like... let me pull up a little.
Hey, give me that chain.
Oh my god.
I'm still not doing shit, huh?
What do you do here?
I know. He's got a million of these. He uploads like every day where he just does this.
That
to
one
random
must have been
people.
his gold though, because he had that one pinned.
So that one's anyone where he pulls up on the job site is because if you've ever been on a scene like that where people are kind of milling around not doing anything and somebody pulls up and has a little bit of like demands a little respect like that.
Yeah.
You know, they're just ready to go, ready to do something for you.
Oh man.
It's hilarious. He pulls up on people playing slot machines in Vegas. Those are good too.
Oh god, that was a good one.
Johnny
Johnny
Ham
Ham
Check.
Check.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You want a real cringe? You want a cringe? Account? A good one?
Caleb doesn't like whack packing.
You don't like cringe accounts?
Caleb doesn't like. All right, this is one of the things that I wanted to go over.
Yeah.
Caleb, we don't like to punch down. We only want to punch up. I get that.
I wouldn't say anything stupid like that. I'm not trying to say anything stupid. Whatever you just said is really stupid.
Okay.
I hate that saying. Well, let's not punch down.
Wow.
I know. That's kind of what I said, to a degree. But I just don't want to. You sometimes you do hit on well-trod. What's this saying? Trot. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
You're beating a dead horse.
You're beating a dead horse sometimes. Howard Stern did all these. He did it for years, right? We love Beat. We're huge Beat fans, you know? But to a point, I think that is a lane that has been heavily explored in the medium.
This guy's different.
And
okay? This guy's different. He's it's intentional. He's hate baiting.
Hate baiting.
Well,
and you know that's fine. I think there's room to throw out whatever kind of content here, but
Carter,
I want when you throw it up, have a point. You know what I mean? Like
have a point.
Yeah, make it have a point.
Okay.
I would say.
Well, okay, this is.
Don't just throw it up and say, all right, what do we make of this? You know, it's like
this is
like,
this
well,
is
what
my
do you?
point. This is my point.
Yeah.
I enjoy this guy's videos because they make me hate him so much. It's a talent to hate bait this way.
Oh yeah, hate baiting is a
Are
talent.
we still talking
for
about
sure.
Johnny Paycheck here?
No,
that was Ham Check.
Ham Check.
Calvin's
no,
talking
this
about
is a
someone
separate guy.
else.
Look up cute 40-year-old that lives at home.
Cute 40-year-old that
On
lives
what,
at home?
YouTube?
Instagram.
Boy,
yeah. Wait till
you're
you see
asking
this.
for trouble, huh?
This is something else. Me and Ashlyn find that this guy pops up for us all the time, and we do it. You just gotta see it.
That's it. That's his Instagram handle.
No, that's just what he writes on. It's should be like. I don't even know what his real name is, but it should pop up.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I think it's just more important to have a point with what you're trying to share. You know, if you want to share something, and I ask you, okay, so what's the point here?
Sometimes
I want
it's
you to
just
say
fun.
something.
Once you get in the rabbit hole, you end up, you know.
I think my point that I tend to share is there is some crazy stuff out there on all ends of the spectrum, and if you don't show these videos, people don't even know it exists.
Instagram doesn't work like that, Calvin. You can't just search.
All right, let me see if I can.
Shit like that.
You can't just search shit like that.
What I would say is
I'll
we don't have, obviously we don't have the viewer base, but some people don't go on Instagram and scroll reels for hours on end to see these deep cut memes.
And that I think is a fair point. What Curtis said, like if you're saying, hey, like this is just a fascinating look into the world, like that, like
Smash Mouth, the All-Star.
Well, yeah, but no, I was gonna say that
duo,
the guy that went and interviewed the Whitakers.
Yeah.
You know, like so there is a level of like journalism or whatever you want to say. Yeah, it's just like like you said, I think in the last episode where you brought up some of these weird clips, you're like, it's just amazing to me that these people live in the same world that I live in. You know what I mean? Like that is a fair enough take, I think.
Okay.
If you just want to say, hey, I was unaware that this existed, and I was blown away when I found out it did. Here you go.
Speaking of that,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of that, their Instagram has a new feature out. It's been out for a little while now, but where you can scroll likes of people you follow.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you guys have noticed that. You can click usually in the top right corner when you go on your reels. You can click on it and it shows reels that your followers or mutual or your friends have liked, and it shows you what they're watching. and it made me think, man, I need to reel it in a little bit.
In case somebody's stalking what you like.
Yeah, just seeing all the crap that I watch, and I like it because I'm like, oh, I want that on my algorithm.
Yeah, need more of that.
Do you guys want to dive into the alien rabbit hole for a second?
Well, let's watch the video Calvin sent.
Did you get it? I just sent it to you.
Let's
watch this first, and then we'll go to aliens. Cause
And again, what's your point, Calvin, with this video? You had a point with this?
it's just a
Hate
talent to
baiting.
be to make so like if you go through the comments on this guy's posts, there's some pretty heinous things said about him.
How do you end up with that on your
Yeah,
reels, Calvin?
how do you get that?
I couldn't.
What do you watch? What do you watch, Calvin?
Well, this guy pops up quite a bit for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's not. It is because I laugh at these.
I mean, I can see. Yeah, I can see where that would piss people off.
Yeah,
and they're gonna get fired up in the comments.
Every post is like
and that's
that.
how you get big engagement. So how do we hate bait people? How do we hate bait on this podcast?
That's tough.
I don't know.
By being obscene.
Yeah. Well, we did a pretty good job with your homunculus.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty obscene.
So what's on the alien spectrum?
Well, nothing. Well, I guess there is new stuff. They found some shit on Mars, but yeah, but I just
Some squares.
Squares
and
I just finished off another Joe Rogan where he talks some alien guys. These guys is the most crackpotty that I've ever heard. I don't know that I.
But who is it?
It's the most recent. It's Jason something, and hold on. But what they're talking about is all the different races of aliens, and
Christ.
and apparently there's a bunch of different races. It was
Some of them are real good at basketball.
Jason Sands and Levinol Logan. They're U.S. Air Force intelligence analyst and former UAP task force member.
Okay.
So, so they claim to be there in the world there, but what was interesting was I finally heard a good explanation as to why we haven't heard why the government won't tell us if there's aliens or not.
Oh yeah.
And
Finally.
Amy just commented we need merch, and I would agree, except for we don't know really how to do good merch. Calvin's got to design something, I'd say. But the good reason that I heard was, say the United States government is talking to aliens, and they're
in speak.
They're talking to them or whatever, they're communicating. They're making decisions that affect the entire world, essentially, because although some aliens might be looking to communicate with with the entire planet, like other countries and stuff, they could come down and talk to the government. They're making decisions that other countries don't have any input on that could affect the entire world. You know what I mean?
Making a pact, making a deal with the aliens.
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
you don't agree? That that's a good,
I would
good
say
reason?
honestly,
That's a
I don't
good
think
reason, but
that's an
how do
okay
you
reason.
buy
But
that?
aliens aren't that stupid. Aliens aren't that stupid. They know
why,
what's going on here.
Why would aliens want or need to negotiate with us?
No, they're not negotiating anything.
What were you saying?
Should I
If
go
they
down
communicate,
I'm
though,
saying
I think
that-
they would communicate to the masses.
I'm
and
saying
not-
that we're
Let him cook, Michael says.
What? I got a different take on the aliens, but go keep going.
no, I think that we're not negotiating with them, but say they're trying to help us out or give us gifts or whatever. I don't know. That's
us
one of
tidings.
in that podcast. The guys are talking about how the aliens want to give us technology, but
they gave us 5G.
but they don't want to.
They don't want to what? Poop in a car?
Never anything about aliens. So no, what they say is the aliens will.
Fed. No way.
The aliens will say we need a laboratory to work in, and
we don't have one.
We'll spec out a laboratory for the aliens to work in, and the aliens will go in there, do our work, do their work, and then they'll leave the technology for the people to come back. Like I said, these are the most crackpotty guys that I've ever heard, and I couldn't.
I personally, the alien shit is just, it's played out.
Well, let me take you down another rabbit hole then on this
mermaids
whole spectrum.
No.
All right, go ahead, Galvin.
I was just gonna say Trump is supposed to declassify the JFK trials. He signed the documents. I haven't seen anything come about it yet.
Until it happens, who knows? Anyway.
Well, he did. He signed them.
You could sign them, and it could be another several years before
30
anything
years,
happens.
100 years.
And then when they come out, everything's blacked
I know he's
out
been
still.
to this point. He's been pretty quick with everything, but okay. So the rabbit hole that I've been down recently is aliens, and they're not really aliens, but they're God or spirits or
they've been here forever.
They've been
interdimensional beings.
Interdimensional.
Right, they're interdimensional
life force.
They're interdimensional, but they're basically God, and they're not coming or going. They're here, and they're here now, and you just can't see them because we can only perceive
our dimension,
and they will only come here when they want to come. They will only show themselves when they want to be shown.
And it's not separate aliens. It's one living.
It's more or less
life.
It's more or less one thing, and we're all connected anyway. All humans are connected in some way.
No, I do believe that.
So this, I was listening to a podcast with this woman. Well, two people back to back, but a crackpot guy and then this woman. So I listened to the crackpot guy first, and he's talking about how he saw these. He got abducted, and guess it's a long show. Anyway, he got abducted by this glowing fireball, and then after the fireball, he started seeing...
What? Hold on. This is the crackpot guy got abducted by a
this
glowing...
is a crackpot guy. So he saw these fireballs. Basically, it's a UFO.
Guy.
It's a UFO, but he described it as...
Travis Walton.
He described it as a glowing orb, a fireball, basically a fireball, and he said there were several of them. And he got abducted. He doesn't remember what happened, or he was put in a trance later to kind of remember what had happened. But afterwards, he started seeing these beings, these little short. They're like 3 foot tall little people. They're like, he said they're almost like a silvery color, and they
Is this
glow.
a Travis Walton story?
No, this is a different guy. This similar type of thing, but
you know that pairs nicely with the story we heard from Edgar about similar beings in his bedroom.
Oh, really?
He said
we actually should get Edgar here.
Yeah,
for a pod.
He would tell some stories.
I actually haven't even I haven't talked to Edgar in a minute, and I haven't even told him about the pod, but he would love it. He would love the pod.
But yeah, he told us about pretty much the same thing.
So that's what he was. So that's what he said. Basically, he would see these beings, and they came and they talked to him on several different occasions, and told him. Basically, he said that they told him his whole episode basically comes to on Easter 2026. Something is going to happen.
Oh, okay.
So crackpot, whatever.
Easter. Why
but
Easter?
He does talk about he does get pretty specific into these orbs. He was abducted, and he tells this story. The next episode I listened to was this woman who does research on the Bible. She watched as a kid she watched Jesus documentary, and then decided she wanted to read the Bible. And she's a 10-year-old kid trying to read the Bible, and it's a hard book to read, yada, yada. She decides she wants to go to school to really figure out what the Bible meant and said. She goes to school to read ancient Hebrew, and she goes to the Vatican to look at the original Bibles.
Wow.
Or some really old Bibles. And she says in the Bible today, you read these accounts and these stories of beautiful angels coming down and visiting these people. And she said it's actually, those are stories that have been modified to be a little bit more, to be less scary. She says that the original accounts of these type of stories are a lot more frightening than what is being told. It's a lot more alien abduction-esque. She said, she described them exactly the same way this other weird guy described them. Little glowing beings come down, and a lot of times they'll stab these people, and they won't know what happened to them, and they'll wake up somewhere else. And then they have these messages implanted into their brain afterwards. And that's what she says a lot of the original accounts is a lot more frightening. And they all come from these glowing fireballs, these little beings. So,
well,
it mirrored that crackpot guy's story.
There is
super
something
hard.
to do with the Bible going on.
That's what
The
one of
Bible's
the
a freaky book.
Have you? I mean, I'm sure you've heard of reptilians before, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's what.
Anunnaki.
So apparently, the reptilians are not a good race of aliens, according to this guy. And that's one thing that he said was that he thinks that
Slytherins,
the Bible, the angels and demons of the Bible are different races of aliens, and that's why the.
Yeah, I mean it all matches up pretty good.
Well, that's kind of what the woman said too. Like she was talking about doing ayahuasca and doing these special trips. She says she doesn't really know anything about it, but she said that she definitely thinks there's another dimension, and that when you do these trips, you do go to that dimension. But she says who knows who's on the other side. She said there's plenty of. You could easily be meeting some bad actor on the other side, and they could be feeding you bad information. You could be getting a bad story. She said you need to. That's why it's such a ritualistic thing when these people, when you go out and there's shamans and you get in the right headspace before you do it, and there's all kinds of stuff. People who do it recreationally, she said she thinks a lot of people are getting bad information and then not going to see the right people when they enter the other dimension.
It's freaky. That's some freaky stuff. I mean,
I don't know what you said. It's all played out, Caleb. I think it's still fun to speculate.
I don't honestly. I think
not
the
having
aliens.
fun in life right now.
No, you can tell he's hating. He hates his life right now.
We're just over the aliens.
Wow, I didn't even
Just
notice.
over the
I go to the wide angle and Caleb's got no socks on.
Whoa! Put the dogs
Got my
away.
dogs out. I was thinking
frick?
about it. I was going.
How come there's no hair on your feet?
I got hair on my knuckles.
I don't
That's
see
about
it. I don't see it.
And come over here. Come
You wanna see
over here
my-
and give him a
You want to
kiss.
see my hairy hobbit feet? Hmm?
No.
Get out of here.
We don't need to turn this whole thing into a foot thing.
Yeah, let's not do that. What's your name, Dan Schneider?
I just was over here. If this podcast continues into summer, I don't wear shoes in the summer. I'm not going to wear socks in the summer.
What did he say? He said, was this show going to be running in 3 years?
Who knows?
I would say most likely yes.
You'd like to think in 3 years we'd have some money going here. We'd
have a
podcast
little
would
bit
be rolling. But probably won't happen if we keep taking weeks off. But
And talk about
That's why.
talking about glowing
Did you watch?
beings.
Did you watch the video that I sent you
Nothing wrong with glowing beings.
about
No, I
the
liked
Gary
it.
V
I
thing
liked
that
it.
I told you
No.
to watch? I
No.
specifically told you to watch it
no.
because it was interesting.
The Gary V.
I've seen Gary V.
inspirational.
Yeah, well, it was just a video of this guy that Gary V apparently says post every day for 6 months, and by at least 6 months you'll have a following. if you post every day or whatever. And this guy came up to Gary Vee and he's like, hey, I posted every day for 6 months and nothing happened. And then he's like, and then a couple days after 6 months, a couple of my videos started to get
Blow
attention.
up.
Yeah, get attention and blow up. A couple of his older videos, and then next thing you knew, he was
Had 100,000 followers.
yeah. You watch the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gary Vee, you know, I mean.
Anyway,
Gary
so my
Vee
point
makes
was
his own money from the internet.
we haven't even been doing this for 6 months yet. So
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the podcast has made substantial progress in the time we've been doing it, and
I think everybody got more comfortable.
well, I said it right from the beginning, and I meant it. The first 100 episodes were not going to count. To me, it's not.
Sorry about the cough.
It's not legit. It's not real until you hit the 100 episode mark, and then that's when things will start to take shape. You know, we're getting there. We're almost shaped up. We're starting to resemble an actual show, but we're not quite there, but we're getting there. And yeah, I think there's a lot of truth to what Gary Vee just preaches, putting in the effort, you know, and eventually, if you put in the effort long enough, eventually money will come behind that. And I do think that's true. I just think you know, I don't need to listen to Gary Vee talk about it. You know, I'm a little bit over that.
I go to yard sales.
I do this for fun. I do yard sales because I love it. How much you got on those Pokemon cards? $5. That's all I'll give you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Little much, that guy.
well, we hadn't had a podcast in a while, so I figured I had to dive into the alien rabbit hole a little bit.
That's your only segment. Is
Yeah.
aliens. That's Carter's thing.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Alien correspondent.
It was an interesting episode to listen to, but the guys were definitely crackpots. The only reason I really don't believe them is because Joe was asking them if they had any experiences, and these guys can recall like they'll like tell story after story after story of UFOs they've seen, like personal experiences, not like as part of the government. They'll tell like, oh, when I was 10 years old, I saw an orb. When I was 11 years old, this happened to me, and blah blah blah. And that's why I figure they're crackpots. So
Yeah, and they're talking about how America's pitting different races of aliens against each other.
no, they're not
to
pinning
control oil prices.
Yeah, something like that. They're not pinning the races against each other. Some of them want to help out, but yeah, it's like ancient aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah, well, we were big Ancient Aliens fans as kids.
Definitely. Big History Channel fans in general.
We liked all the
You know what I
paranormal stuff
loved
as kids.
is,
Remember A Haunting?
A Haunting. It was good. That was the Science Channel. What was it?
Yeah, that wasn't on.
I think it was Science, right?
What
Discovery or
was
something.
Oh, Mysteries at the Museum.
Yeah,
That was the best.
Mysteries at the Museum, and then,
was good.
the Underworld.
Lost Worlds or
Cities of the Underworld.
Cities of the Underworld.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, we watched a lot of good TV back in
History
the day.
Channel also had How It's Made. I think that was
Discovery.
That was Discovery. Well, that's kind of the same. They kind of interlope. You know what I'm saying? They overlap.
Yeah, they're two different brands, so.
But
Going off.
going crazy tonight.
Going
I think
off the beans.
Caleb's on his meds. That's why he's not saying anything.
No, he there's a lot he wants to say, but we just gotta egg him onto it. You know what I mean? We gotta egg it out of him.
Egg it on.
Apparently.
No, I don't even know. I just was letting you guys chat.
You got farted on today.
Letting you chat about your aliens.
No, I want to hear how did that fart feel on you today?
Well, you know,
Calvin, are you grooming on your own now?
I did twice now.
Twice now.
Well, he means like on the snow. We're not talking about showering.
I did that. No, yeah, on the snow, I did it twice so far. I have no regular schedule set in place to do it, but hopefully, going to be doing it more. It was a lot of fun. It was a freaking absolute blast. I talked to Zach about, because I put that picture on my story, and he was like, "Oh, what?" He asked if it was a piston bully, and he sent me the videos of him. I'm sure you've probably seen it. Him and his friend built a snowcross course.
Yeah.
So that was cool to see. I didn't realize you could rent a piston bully.
Yeah, his buddy had one.
Yeah, that's what he said. He rented it, or I think that's what he said anyway.
No, I think he owned one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that would be sweet.
Anyway, what I was getting at was I was just gonna say, any time that I am not working, so any time not between 7 and 3:30, and you're gonna be grooming, let me know, and I will come.
Okay.
I want to. If you don't want me to, you just won't say it. Obviously, you won't invite me. But
no, I've been thinking about it because that would be cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't have it. It's not built in my schedule yet, but
yeah. Well, I'm generally I don't have much going on, so and I can make time.
Do you guys want me to make everybody a haircut soon?
Yeah,
I was thinking of getting mine cut soon.
I need one ASAP.
I was thinking if we all get our hair cut, now, then you can kind of see what it's going to look like, and we'll book another appointment for right before Carter's wedding.
Are we all gonna go in and sit down together?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll call up my lady Tara and tell her I need four spots.
I just saw her today. I didn't say hi.
There's
I
not a
didn't
lot of room in
recognize
there.
her because she looks completely different from last time I saw her.
Well,
hairdressers tend to do that.
Yeah.
We can't.
What are you saying, Calvin?
We can't all get our hair cut by her at the same time.
Yeah, we can. Well, not at the same exact fucking moment, but I'm gonna call her and tell her, hey, book me a Saturday morning. And I'll give her some time in advance when she can book us all Saturday or Sunday morning. And
I work on the weekends.
You're gonna have to try and work with us a little bit here, pal. I work weekends too. I don't work every fucking weekend.
Well, I work every weekend.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to work with us a bit here, okay?
It's right in Wolfboro. He's talking about. You could literally come.
You
skip out for.
Figure out how to make your job flexible because it should be. There's no reason it can't be.
Yeah, the only reason it's
out.
not is because I've been running the rope tow, but hopefully I can get off that.
Yeah, you don't. First of all, nobody needs to run the rope tow. It runs itself. So
not true.
It's